good morning. In the last session, we had to learn about the differences between living and non-living things. And living things can move one place to another place. Living thing breathe, living thing eat food, living thing can reproduce, living thing that do works. We had to learn about that. Non-living things no need to take breath, take food. They cannot walk to another. We have to take and go to the things what the non-living things. Now we have to thoroughly let's learn about that living and non-living thing differences in the sizes, movements, breathing. What are they? That we have to learn about that. In this, see, look at the picture. Look at that. Here one plant is there and one seed is there. Two pictures are there. What is the difference? This is small baby. This is the adult. This is seed and this is the plant. What is the difference? When we sowing the seed in that land, in that field, that let's grow change into their size. Small plant will come after somewhat big. We have to watering the plant, it is grown up. That when the seed is this very small, when we sowing that land, when we sowing the field, it is become a plant to tree. The same as the newborn baby is the very small. After that, after going on years, it's grown up to become a adults. These are the important changes of a living things. A newborn baby is a very small. Over the period of the time, the baby grows and learns to walk and talk. Just newborn baby can talk and walk? No. After sometimes straight, sometimes after it's walk, he learn or she learn to walk and talk. And then one day the baby become a big and strong. Yes or no? Like this in present parents like its parents. But the baby belongings to the, how is the parents are looking like? It's the baby also looking like that similarly. It's you have know that small cats, the kittens are very small. We can go grown up after become a cat, dog also, hen, chicks. Small chicks are there, no, it's grown up, become a hen, cock. Yes or no? Like that only. The big plant, small plant grown up to big plant after became big to trees. It gives us trees, plants gives us fruits and vegetables. Small plants gives us vegetables. Some plants are giving us that flowers and so many food items we are taking from plants. That you know that what happened is the non-living things can grow, can change their sizes. No, it can cannot change the sizes. Then that living things have next one is that movement. What is the movement meaning? Just we have to go for that. What is that? Living things can move different parts of their body. Living things goes different parts, help of it can move. We have to walking. How can we go? With our legs. We can walk. We can do something. Work. How can we do? Without help of our hands, we can do some work. We can do something in household works. We have to do with the help of our body parts. That's only the living things can move that their body, different body parts. They can help in the movement. That it can move from. They can move from one place to another place. For what they are moving? Why they are moving one place to another place? They can move one place to another place to search for food. Living things can move one place to another place, search for food and water, to find the shelter, to get protection from enemies. Enemies. Yes. The living things can move one place to another place to protect them, to search for food. They have to get energy, they have to do something, and water, and they have to stay. They have to leave one place. They have to shelter. They can move one place to another place. And most last one is that they have to get protection from enemies. like wild animals and another thieves. These are members, they may have to move one place to another place. Same, plants also living things. It can move on? No. It cannot move one place to another place, but it can move from their body parts. What is that? Leaves. When air blows, the leaves and branches are moving. It can move, but it cannot goes to one place to another place. Is one of the examples, sunflower is there? No. When the sun rises, the direction will change to that sunflower change into the direction sun rises. Yes or no? That is that. It is the examples of movements in the plants. Yes, our children. Next, we have to learn about that breathe. Living things need to breathe to live. Because without breathing, without air taking of the help of nose, we can't live. Living things cannot live. In the living things live with most of the human beings and animals breathe through the nose only. Most of the human beings and animals breathe through the nose only. The insects like grasshopper breathe through the air holes present along with the sides of their body. In that, insects like grasshopper breathe through the air holes, not nose. It has air holes presenting along the sides of their body. The grasshopper have not have nose. Breathe through the air holes the present along the sides of their body. And fish use their gills to breathe underwater. Yes, fish can breathe under the water. Plants breathe through the tiny pores present on the surface of their leaves called stomata. Look at the picture, children, once here. See the fish. Here itself located that gills. It is used to breathe in the under the water. It help of gills. The fish can breathe under the water. And the plants like air force, tiny air force on surface on their leaf, it called stomata. It can breathe these holes. These holes are called tiny pores are called stomata. It can breathe this type of air holes. In that insects holes are in that grasshopper holes have no. Along with the sides, two sides are there in the body. That air holes are called spicules. That air holes are called spicules. These are our lesson to changes in the sizes. Changes in the sizes. What is that? First of all, small to big. Small seed is then grown up to a plant. After that tree. A small baby become a sometime after become a woman and man. And the same as properly the living things need movement. Living things can move one place to another place. In that human beings going to one place to another place for searching of food and water to shelter, and they protect themselves to going to one place to another place. Same as similarly plants can move, but it cannot move one place to another place. It can move their body parts can move when the air blows into that leaves and branches can move easily. And as well as sunflower plant also there, that is it change into their direction in that when the sun rises, same direction the flower change into the same direction. After that we have to learn about that living things. In that non-living things cannot eat food, cannot go one place to another place. Why? Because it is the non-living things. If there is no life in them, then they cannot move one place, one to another place. We can take and go the things, non-living things, one place to another place, but it cannot move. The same as next chapter is that living. Next one is that breathe. Living things can breathe. Living things can breathe. All the human beings and animals have through the nose only it can breathe. And some insects like grasshopper have air holes in the two sides of their body. And that fish use their gills to breathe under the water. And the plants, also living things, no? Plants breathe the tiny pores presence in the leaves, presence on the surface of leaves, it called stomata. It can prepare the food also there. And the next chapter we have to learn about our living things, what are the food and what we can, and the changes, what are their reproduction, how it is there. In that next class we have to learn that. And that most of the second lesson located in the page number is that first 10, page number 9 to started our living things, non-living things. In that first page, I connect is there, breathes, feeds, eats, walks, grows, lay eggs. Is there table, one table is there, you should complete this table. And that compulsory you should buy the textbooks. And 9 page to up to here 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Up to here 15th page you have to read up to here what are there in that textbook. You learn and read compulsory and identify the hard words. And that and identify the pictures. What are the movements are there? What are the sizes? Seeds, plants. You have to draw. And now in this we have to close now the session. We have to breathing session. Breathe. What are the meaning? How is living things can breathe? We have to learn in this class. And up to here you should identify the hard words, underline the hard words in your textbook, and write each word 2 times. And what are the questions are giving to you, you should complete. As well as you have application book. In that book you have the questions and worksheets are there. For every lesson have 3-4 worksheets you should complete. After that we have to go the next session. You must complete. First of all you buy the textbooks. Okay na children?